You are listening to Part 9 of the podcast series, 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership.
In the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, the 9th law is the law of magnetism. And the law of magnetism says, who you are is who you attract. When I defined and understood the 3 or 4 or 5 top qualities of people that I wanted to attract to my organization, I would make sure 2 things. One, that I had those qualities in my life, and if I did not, I would make sure that I began to discipline myself to have those qualities in my life. Because who you are is who you attract. That's the way it works. It works that way every time. Every organization has its own personality, but here's what I know. The culture of that organization determines the kind of people that they attract to it. What I have found is that there are some key areas of attraction. Number 1, your mission. Your mission of your company attracts a certain type of a person. That's an absolute fact. And when you put your mission out, can I tell you what your mission does for your organization? It divides people. It attracts people who are like that and have a desire to have a mission like that, and it repels people who have no desire to be like that, and that is certainly not their goal or mission in life. So when you lay out the mission, you attract certain people and you repel people based upon what your mission is, what you're trying to accomplish. Another area, number 2, is priorities. Whatever your priorities are in your organization and whatever the priorities of the leaders happen to have, can I tell you something? That's the kind of priorities that the people are going to have. Number 3, age. I found that people group together by age to a certain extent. And I found that you get into certain organizations, they basically age with what the leaders are. And you get into some companies and they just got a bunch of young people that are just kind of going after it as fast as they possibly can. And age has a lot to do with the type of person that you attract to yourself. Number 4, your values. The values that you have are going to do a lot with what kind of a person that you're going to attract to your organization. The law of magnetism says you attract basically who you are. Number 5, another area I have found is to be very true, is in the area of background. A lot of times we attract people that have the same kind of background. Maybe it's we grew up in the same area and so therefore we have common roots geographically. Perhaps we had common roots as far as our education or perhaps the kind of business we're in. But basically we attract people a lot of times based on our background. And then finally, the other indicator of the law of magnetism that's a key area of attraction is attitude. You attract people based on your attitude. Can I tell you what you've never found? You never found an organization where you've got a great attitude at the top and a poor attitude at the bottom. You don't see that. Now, those are areas that if you possess will bring a sense of magnetism to you and you'll attract like people. It's just an absolute fact. Just understand this. You're going to attract a whole bunch of people just like you.